What's up, y'all? It's your boy, y'all's chosen one. We're going to continue in the great book of Deuteronomy on chapter 14. So fresh and so clean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ye are the children of Ayah, your power. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead. Don't do all this stuff. No cutting yourself, idiots. For thou art an holy people unto Ayah your power, and Ayah hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. Plain to see right there, we are above all nations upon the face of the earth. There's no arrogance about it. A righteous, a peculiar people. Something about us which will be revealed when he comes back. As long as we obey these laws, statutes, and commandments. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. There we go. So I had a little discrepancy last time in I think it was chapter 12, when we were talking about coming in there and taking over, lands and stuff like that. And it was something weird in that chapter. Go read it. But here he is reiterating again. Nothing abominable, such as these are the beasts which ye shall eat. You can eat an ox, you can eat a cow, you can eat sheep, you can eat lamb, and the goat, and you can eat goat meat. Nothing wrong with that. The hart and the roebuck and the fallow deer and the wild goat and the peagarg and the wild ox and the cameos, which is, that peagarg is a bison. So that's what the Native Americans were living off of, the bison. That was good meat for them. And every beast that parteth the hoof, and cleaveth the cliff into the two claws, and cheweth the cud amongst the beasts that ye shall eat. So far, don't disfigure yourself. Don't do that. And secondly, he's reiterating again what foods to eat, because this is what makes you holy. Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divideth the cloven hoof, as the camel, and the hare, and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof. Therefore, they are unclean unto you. So you shouldn't be eating no rabbits. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be eating camel burgers. So when you travel to the Middle East, you shouldn't be eating camel burgers. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. You shouldn't even be touching their carcass. Their dead carcass. People have them from pets and stuff like that, but if they're dead, you shouldn't even touch them. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales. Ye may not, all that have fins and scales shall ye eat. That's in Leviticus 11:9. And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. Of all the clean birds ye shall eat, but these are they of which ye shall not eat. Shouldn't be eating eagles. You shouldn't be eating ostrich. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's an ostrich. And the osprey, you can look these up for yourself on Google. And the glede, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind, all scavengers. All look like scavengers. And every raven after his kind. Shouldn't be ravens, blackbirds, crows, stuff like that. And the owl, and the hawk, cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind. Shouldn't be eating on that. The little owl, the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and here again another gier eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after his kind, and the lapwing, and the bait. And every creeping thing that flieth is unclean unto you. They shall not be eaten. But of all clean fowls ye may eat. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. If it's dying of itself, ye shouldn't be eating it. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it. Or thou mayest sell it unto an alien. Dang. For thou art an holy people unto Yah your power. Thou shalt not see the kid in his mother's milk. So when you see people eating on stuff, it's unclean. It's unclean to us. So the Most High saying, give it to them. You know, it's okay for them to have it, but as for you, I don't want to see you eating that stuff, man. Give it to them. Even those who congregate among you, you can give it to them. You know, the strangers that congregate among you can give it to them. But as far as you having it, not going for it. Thou shalt truly tithe all in the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before Yah your power, in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thy oil, and the firstling of thy herds and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear Yah your power always. And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, which Yah your power shall cause to set his name there, when Yah your power hath blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thine hand, and shalt go unto the place which Yah your power shall choose. And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thou lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink, or for whatsoever thy soul desireth. And thou shalt eat there before Yah your power, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thine household. And the Levite that is within thy gates, thou shalt not forsake him, for he have no part nor inheritance with thee. So our priest, man, has no inheritance, so we should always, take care of our priests. At the end of the 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all the tithe of thine increase the same year, and shall lay it up within thy gates. And the Levites, because he have no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gates, shall come and shall eat, and be satisfied, that Yah thy power may bless thee in all the work of thine hand which thou doest. And that's it. So what I get out of this chapter, we're the chosen people. If they want to eat that crap, let them eat that crap. But we, as the chosen people, you shouldn't be cutting yourselves. I think that includes tattoos. No etches in the skin. I think that includes tattoos. I don't think you should be distorting your body, just cutting your body up. I don't think you should be doing any of that either, man. Anyway, this is your boy, Yah's Chosen One, man. I get at you guys on chapter 15 on the next vid. Shalom, shalom, shalom.